the very first camps near the border where the Rohingyans first moved into, them camps are like 2-3 hours away. They're right up against the border. We did actually go to that camp, I think, on our last day there. But when you go into the camp, you see when you're walking through the sewers basically. Because you're talking a lot of people in a small space.
I remember.
The water, you've probably seen in the videos.
I saw one of the videos where you guys were like walking through the sewage and stuff.
Yeah.
That must have been really difficult to get the supplies over.
Yeah, see, because you have to walk through there. But then you're also thinking about your health, because think about those people, that's their sewers running through there. They're living right next to it. At some point you are going to start catching, of course, illnesses, of course. Because firstly you're living in combined spaces anyway. You've got 10-15 people in one little hut, and then you've got all your sewer running around outside. You are going to start, picking up illnesses at some point.
So how long were you guys out there for?
We were there 2 weeks.
In total?
Yeah.
That's a pretty long time, so you guys must have seen a lot out there.
Yeah, well, it took us a bit. We actually struggled with the permit first. You have to get a permit to go out to the camps, and you have to go to the court for that. And once they've given you the permit, signed it off, then you're fine. That's how you can get into the camps. We had different days in different camps. We actually had not just the big parcels. We had the hot meals as well, because it was the month of Ramadan. So we actually had hot meals. So you had rice, chicken, and you had a sweet dish, and there was some fruit and water and stuff. We were giving these out, for iftari. So we did have those as well, and we had to get them. We had to give them out as well.
And did Bangladesh help as well during that time, Ramadan?
Yeah, they do their bit, but I didn't really, get into it much. The only people we spoke with were the camp leaders, and they have got a good setup. They're trying to run little schools there, keeping the kids occupied.
Which is important because obviously they've seen a lot, haven't they? Yeah. There's a lot going on.
A lot of them are orphans. You're talking a 3-4-year-old who's seen his mom, dad, grandma, uncles, aunties getting, chopped up, butchered. Yeah.
I saw some videos where they had like all these young kids trapped in like this wooden cage that they made and sort of like put them in the water, head just slightly above the water.
Yeah, they've been through a lot. If you really think about it, 3, 4, or 5-year-olds going through that much.
You can't even think about it, you can't even anticipate what they went through.
We wouldn't be able to have that. Of course.
I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people try to sort of brush it under the carpet, and these are real horrific crimes that took place. I saw a video of a father being slaughtered in front of his wife and children. That was just sickening.
Yeah.
Things like that being going on. But how come they've not shown it on the news?
That's the type of stuff that's not getting out to the...
On mainstream news, it's not been out there, has it?
But the only way you can get that out is like people like ourselves, who are, we can maybe speak to somebody who's seen that, get a first account, interview with them, and then put it out onto Facebook, Instagram, and all social media. That's the only way it's getting out there. Really, the mainstream news, they're not going to put that out. They wouldn't.
I think the army of Burmese government are not allowing the mainstream media to get in there either. They're very controlling of who gets in there and gets the footages and get it.
It's a bit like China, isn't it?
Yeah, China. Yeah, it's very.
They're struggling.
Secretive.
Even then, a lot of the videos have come out. We've seen them, so we know those videos are coming from there. The mainstream doesn't need to go into the country. They just need to get hold of the videos.
Yeah.
And if they really want to highlight it, they can.
Absolutely.
It's not like they can't.
Yeah.
We've been out there. We've seen how many are displaced.
So, 55,000 people
in one camp.
In one camp.
Yeah. And you're talking 500,000 in the whole of that camp.
How do you get to all them people? How do you deal with all them people?
Well, by supporting people like him and One Vision, charity. I mean, this is a live example for us. People think the money doesnn't go. Our money's not going. We're not going to give it. We don't trust it. But look, this brother's been there, and he's taking the initiative and taking the step, which is a very big step.
Absolutely.
Which we just dream of, but he's done it. So you got to support a brother like that.
Absolutely. A lot of credit goes out to you guys as well for all the hard work that you put in. I mean, it takes a lot to go out and deal with something like that, with everything going on, hearing the stories. And I think I saw some videos as well where some of you guys broke down as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of that was going on behind the scenes.
You would, yeah. A lot of the stuff that you see there does break you, actually.
Of course, mentally,
you know, when you see the elderly, the youngsters, and then when you hear the stories, and it does break you down. You know, you think, you know, how they're doing it. That's how strong they are.
You think this is how fortunate we are over here, and we think it's difficult here.
We're very lucky here.
Exactly.
We're living a really comfortable life here.
Yeah.
You know, if we won't be able to hack what they're doing. Even in those camps, we won't be able to live.
Yeah.
Never mind see what they saw. What the things they've seen, if we've seen them, I don't know, we won't be able to do it.
So, again, 500,000 people have been displaced. That's like the whole of Bradford.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine you're asleep, and then just say some force comes along, starts knocking down your doors, you know, slaughtering people, family members, dragging you by your hair, burning you, all that sort of shit. That we witness. Imagine going through that.
Dude, what I don't get, yeah, is Burma is a small country. A small country in between all the big Muslim countries, right? You got Pakistan, right? We could have done a lot.
I think...
You're considering you've taken a big, you know, you say that you're a Muslim country, you're taking the initiative that we do this, we do that. Well, you know what? It's time to step up. There's no point having the army there doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? And they couldn't even condemn it. That's how bad it was. Yeah,
I know that.
Then you got UAE, you got Saudi, which is not far from Burma, which are absolutely minted, as we know. They can't even condemn it.
That's a good point you're making there.
Forget getting people in there. I mean, you gotta still say Bangladesh, okay, they still took him in.
Yeah,
they did. These countries are rich countries, right? And Pakistan's got a lot of land. So does Saudi, so does UAE. But they can't even condemn it, man. So we have an enemy within. Do you think we have an enemy within? Forget.
Shameful.
Do you know what I mean?
They need to at least speak up against it.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the Muslim countries haven't done it.
Only Turkey, the Erdogan's wife went to Burma.
One of the first people out there,
yeah.
I think he's the only guy that's really standing up and talking a bit nowadays, isn't he? With everything that's going on, he's out there, he's active.
There's not many Muslim countries, even if they took small amounts, I think they can rehouse them. You know, give up a bit of land. A lot of the Muslim countries, there's loads out there. How many Muslim countries can we name? Loads.
Loads, and listen, million people is a lot of people for us, but for those countries with that kind of money they've got, it's not a lot. It's easily funded.
So what does the future hold for the Rohingyans?
At the moment, if you really think about it, a lot of people have forgotten about them. When it was in the news, when it first happened, everyone knew about it. But if you really think about it now, in the last few months, has anyone even really put anything up for them, or it hasn't come in the news? But then people are still there, still living in little camps. The huts, when you look at the huts, the wooden poles with plastic sheeting. That's what they're living in, and they're still living there. And it's been over a year now. You're talking October 2017. It's well over a year now. You're coming to a year and a half since it first all started, and people they are getting forgotten about now. People move on. People in this side of the world, you see it in the news, and then it's in your head. If you don't see it in the news, that's it. You forget about it.
That's right.
I don't think people do. We're not doing enough, are we? As people, I don't think we're doing enough. We're not doing anything. I think we see a few videos and we're hurt by it, and then we just go about our normal lives.
We like to talk, but there's no walk. We can't even.
You don't even need to just like a lot of people obviously do donate, but even if you're not going to donate, you can at least raise awareness. Keep raising awareness. Wherever you are, just keep.
Which is really important.
Raising the awareness is the main thing, because if you don't raise awareness, no one's going to know about it. Everyone's going to forget about them, and you want to see them at least have that situation solved.
Yeah, but people like you should be supported. We are living well-off family lives here. Donating £2-3 is nothing. Trust me, people go and spend 10 quid, 20 quid just on a normal meal.
You're talking about money. £45 will feed a family of 5 for a month.
Wow. There you go. What's £45?
We spend £45 getting food for one day here. For a family of 5, you probably spend £45.
I used to spend that on takeouts.
Yeah, exactly. Some people spend on lunch.
You're talking 3 pizzas nowadays cost £12 or something. You get 3 pizzas for £2 is one. You can get for £2 you can get one meal, nice hot meal. But £45 is a month's worth of food for 5 people. So I'm sure a lot of people can spare that.
Of course.
And what you really have to think about is you're feeding a family of 5 for a month. You fed 5 people for a month. when you
feeding your brothers and sisters,
it's costing you just over £1 a day.
Which is really nothing if you think about it.
We spend £1 on a Coke bottle. Even a Coke bottle costs £1.25 nowadays, a small one.
Literally nothing.
So for £1.25 you can feed a family of 5 for a day.
Absolutely. So, what else can people do in order to support them?
Just keep donating and raising awareness. If you get a chance, try and work with the charity and get out there, see it firsthand. Because if you go out there, just say that yourself or Omar, if you go out there and see it firsthand, when you come back, you'll tell your families, you'll see it, they'll think, you know what, actually, yeah, you'll have photos, you'll have videos, and you're raising awareness.
The real-time information, yes, on the ground route.
So, you know, because you can't say, oh yeah, charities go out there, you know, they don't really do much, but if a normal, I've just recently started, so me going out, a lot of people got to see it firsthand on my social media. A lot of people that know me got to see it and, you know, raised awareness.
So you guys shot a video, I believe. Where can that video be found? Is it still online?
Yeah, you can.
Is it on your website?
It's on the One Vision charity YouTube and website.
Right. Okay. If people type in One Vision.
One Vision charity, yeah.
Right.
Everyone should support One Vision charity, man. They're doing amazing.
Yeah, everybody support them and get behind them. It's a good cause at the end of the day.
And look,
you will see us out and about again in the next.
So if you see him, guys, make sure you put your hands in your pocket and do your bit. Very, very important. It's all for a good cause. And if you want to see the videos and stuff of the work that these guys did, you can see all that stuff on their YouTube channel, One Vision.
You can keep up to date on the Snapchat. Actually, 1 year ago today, the lads were out on the second deployment. So this time last year, there was Raz, Asif, Nasib Abbas, Araj Ali, and these guys were out there this time last year.
Yeah.
So last January we had the second deployment, and they were out there this time last year. So if you keep up to date with the Snapchat, the YouTube, the Facebook, you'll see videos going up.
What else do you guys do as well? You support the homeless people as well, don't you?
Yeah, in Bradford we're doing the homeless run.
Yeah, I've seen some videos as well.
That's normally on a Friday. Even that, you're talking for about £150. We do need sponsors for it. So what we try and get is a sponsor of £150. With that we get 100 meals. There is a lot of homeless people out there.
Absolutely.
You don't realise until you actually do these homeless runs. Then you realise there's a lot of homeless people here in the UK, in Bradford. Right now, I think they could probably do with sleeping bags, hats, gloves. It's very cold out there.
It's appalling, isn't it, out there? And I guess some of these homeless people have sort of developed like a relationship with you guys now. They know who you guys are. They know what time you come, what day you come.
Yeah,
the guys are waiting for you, aren't they?
You get to know them. You get to know them obviously because it's the same people coming to you. You do get one or two new ones. You get them from all backgrounds. It's not a certain background. You get them from all different backgrounds. You'd be shocked.
I bet you feel like it's a responsibility now because you guys are out there every other Friday, aren't you?
Yeah, so we're only doing one day. These guys are on the street 7 days a week. There's other charities out there who do their bit as well. But I think a lot of people should focus on this as well. You know, you don't need to be a charity to do this. It'll cost you £150, £200 tops. And if you can do that for a day, you don't need to be a charity.
It is initiative, It is initiative step and just do it.
Amongst friends, I'm sure a few friends can get together and raise £150 and maybe, you know, just do once a week, try and do something.
Absolutely, man.
It's important.
That's amazing, you know what? And I've met the brother the first time. Totally, you know, I've got respect for this guy, man. And what he's done is amazing. You know?
Yeah.
And look, I own a business. I'll be supporting you. You know, I wasn't aware of this before I met you, so I'm definitely here to support you, man.
Yeah, see, that's another person you raised awareness with. You know, I spoke to Omar here in the gym. I told him about what we did out there. I showed him photos. I showed him videos. I've raised awareness. Now he's gonna go and tell other people. This is how you raise awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very important that you raise awareness and you put it out there, because there's a lot of people out there that don't know about it, that would like to know, and if they do get to know about it, they want to help.
Oh, there's a lot of people like me, you know, but I sort of think the charity money don't go to ground level, and you know, because me being in the accounting field and in financial sector, I do understand where the money goes and how it gets manipulated. There's a lot of big organizations, including some Asian organizations which I'm aware of, right? But me and brother here, and he showed me the video. He went to the ground level himself, showed me where everything goes. Which
is very, very important in today's day and age. Yeah. Because people are very skeptical, aren't they? I mean, it's not.
Loads of thieves as well in there, you know.
There are. And
it's unfortunate that people make this kind of money, you know.
Yeah.
They're trying to scam this kind of money in their pocket, and I mean, how do they sleep at night? I don't know.
yeah,
You know?
absolutely. I mean, there have been a few charities that have been exposed recently.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into names,
Yeah.
but you know, it's important that we know.
Yeah.
But like these guys are out there on the ground floor doing the work, and they're showing that work as well, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
But like I said, it was the first time I've been out to, you know, any country to do charity work. I was shocked. I got to see it firsthand. A lot of my family that donated, they know that their money got there. I know my money got there.
That's the main thing.
And I could tell everyone else who, you know, donated and supported us that look, your money 100% got there. You have to be transparent. You know, if you need to show it, we can show the bills and stuff. All the work that was done out there.
But don't forget, they also have the cost. This guy's dedicating his life to this need. You know,
Yeah,
going out there. So, you know, I'm sure traveling, food. You know, you're going to loot in Birmingham, also cost, man. You know what I mean? You gotta eat. Yeah.
But well, the cost that we have here with fuel costs, car costs, the food, alhamdulillah, till today we've not had to take it out of the charity. We've not taken it out of the charity. We've got enough to be able to look after each other, because at the end of the day, the charity is a bunch of friends who go out, do a bit of charity work, and then we spend money from our own money to eat. We don't even have to go into the charity money. We don't need to. You know, alhamdulillah, Allah's given us that much. This is the reason why we can, you know, help and do a bit of charity work. You know, if you know, you won't do it if you're going to start taking out the charity money, then there's no need to do it.
Absolutely.
You know, just sit at home then. But we work differently.
It's great that you're doing that. Any other projects coming up with you guys?
At the moment, it's the Saturday Night Mayhem 2. So we had last year's show. We had well over about 700 people, was it?
That was an amazing show.
Yeah.
I was part of that show.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Like, so boxing
I've been to loads of amateur boxing shows. I mean, loads. Even pro shows, like local pro shows, but nothing like that.
And I saw the videos, man. I wasn't there, but I see the videos. It's an amazing show.
You're going to be with us this year, so
inshallah.
You're going to be sat there in the front with us.
100%, man. Supporting in the way.
that's another.
Like the whole setup to that show was crazy, honestly, because I played football there, and the way these guys transformed everything, the lights and the ring and the seats, and it didn't even look like Frame 2, did it? I felt as though we were at York Hall in London.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was a transformation. That was a very big transformation. A lot of people enjoyed it. There still is a lot of people. You know, when we're putting it out on social media, look, we've got another show coming up. I'm getting really good feedback. People can't wait for the show. You know, they're talking about tickets and you know what's going on. When we've set a date which is March the 16th. Frame 2, same place. Dates March the 16th, and you're gonna be seeing about 16-17 bouts, is it?
16-17 bouts. I mean, right now all we can really do is talk about the last show.
That's right.
I've been out to Manchester since, Birmingham, Bolton, like taking the lads out and just basically going out, you know. And people have spoken to me, like people that know me down there, they were like, that was a crazy show.
Bad boy show.
I was a bad boy show. It was, honestly, it was a crazy show. There's some videos that have gone up on your YouTube channel as well, One Vision Charity YouTube channel. You see some of the fights on there.
Okay.
And some of the lights and stuff and some of the effects.
It's good for the kids, because the kids, it's very rare they're gonna.
They loved it.
Yeah. You don't see in any other show, and it's good for the kids. Absolutely. It gives them a bit of motivation. They feel good about it. If you see the kids on the day, you'd be amazed. You'll see the smiles on their faces.
These kids, right, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, they thought they were pro fighters on the day. It felt special, didn't it?
We made them feel professional.
The TV screens and everything in the back, you know.
Oh yeah, we had a big screen TV, stuff, like a proper cinema screen.
Setup,
We had a few of the teachers in there.
Yeah, we had teachers, we had politicians, lots of people coming. And it was great. The way it was set up was fantastic. It was amazing. Yeah, we had security and everything. So it was really, really good.
But this year's show, so that's one of the.
So where's the money going for? So this year, obviously the money that's going to generate from the boxing show. I mean, is that going to Rohingyas again, or are you going to?
This year,
a percentage of it.
What we've done is we've also got another project which we've got lined up. Well, it's been lined up for a while. We just haven't had enough money raised for it. It's in Palestine. Okay. It's a big generator for It's the Al Shifa Hospital in Palestine.
That's amazing.
So we've got some money there for it. We need to raise a bit more. So we're just trying to raise a bit of money for that to finish that project off, because that money is there, so we need to finish that project. So we're trying to raise the money for that and get that done, because it's a big generator for the hospital there.
Yeah.
And we're working on that. That's one of the campaigns we're doing at the moment.
Right.
Because hospitals out there basically have nothing, do they?
No.
Even just like basic necessities, nothing there.
And when they do build a hospital, it gets blown up by the Israelis. So
Which is horrible.
It's horrible, isn't it?
they don't get the electric, and there's a lot of, they get shot. They get shot every day there. The Palestinians the same as the Rohingyans.
Yes. It's been going on a lot longer, hasn't it? It's been going on a lot longer.
It's becoming
never
a norm
ending
now.
story.
And in the map, you can see the Palestine slowly going away.
I've seen a few of those maps that they've put on social media, and like Palestine started out like this really big red area,
And
then it's just shrunk to like this little tiny little green little.
And with the whole new campaign they've got going about tourism in Israel, visit Israel. I mean, if you go on the airplane, I went to Morocco a few months ago, and I saw the whole plane had visit Israel. They're trying to promote the tourism there, and
How can
totally taking out the whole Palestine concept and brainwashing people, and the younger generation will be brainwashed into that, and they won't even know about Palestine.
And then they're flying warplanes over, bombing these people, and these people, what do they have? Rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Even
that's
with
about it.
the Palestinians, if you ask them, most of them will say to you is, we don't want your money. We want you to come out here and visit Palestine. We want you to come to Masjid al-Aqsa.
For your own benefit.
So you've got Jerusalem, come visit Masjid al-Aqsa. Because there's a lot of politics going on, and what it is with the Muslims, a lot of Muslims go on holiday to other countries, and you should, instead of go on holidays, but try and go to places like this as well. Because you going there will show that the Israelis are
there's interest there.
There's interest. These guys haven't forgotten about Al-Aqsa. They haven't forgotten about Palestine. They're coming out here. So that's one thing that a lot of people should start doing. Maybe going out
people are
there.
scared as well to go. They're thinking
there's nothing to be scared about.
Yeah.
You're perfectly fine. You go in a group, and you always stay in your group, and you get shown about. You go to see all the different places. There's a lot of significance there. It's a very big significant place for the Muslims as well. In Islam, it's your third holiest site.
Yeah.
So you should at some point in your life go visit.
Absolutely.
It doesn't cost much. You're going on all these other big holidays to all these big countries. Instead of going to Dubai, go to Palestine.
I know someone who just recently went there and came back, and they loved it, honestly.
Yeah.
The people were so recently as well. Yeah, the people were so humble and so down to earth. She said this family invited them back to the house, and they laid out a massive rug and put food down and stuff.
Yeah, they're very
really humble people.
Yeah,
amazing.
Very welcoming people. Yeah.
You're talking about one of our clients recently, and they're talking about there's a massive wall there, and there's all these graffitis on the wall about don't bomb us, and it's quite very sad.
I think I've seen a picture of that.
Yeah.
But it'd be good to go out there as well. Yeah.
So you're looking to visit the Palestine as well, or are you looking to?
A few of the team members will be going out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one project that we've got lined up at the moment, because it's you can't forget about them people as well.
Absolutely. Well, it's been an interesting show, Kashif.
Very interesting topic. Actually, lovely to meet you, my brother.
Same, yeah.
I've known Kashif for about how long now?
It's been a few years now.
Been a few years now. He's a fantastic person, really good person. He's here at the gym helping me out all the time as well. So
Inzy's helping me out by teaching me.
Well, I really appreciate it. And listen, all the work that you guys are doing is fantastic.
Not just us, Inzy himself is kind of running a charity in a sense as well, because what he does with these kids is amazing as well. Taking them on days out. Like I said, Inzy takes them on shows, and then after the show, Inzy and Atif take the kids out for a meal. Even this is a charity as well.
And day-to-day run, man. You think about finishing work, running here. People don't understand that.
He's keeping all these young lads, teenagers off the streets by keeping them in here.
Yeah.
Some of them they could be doing all sorts out there.
I just feel it's important with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Car deaths, crime, gangs, drugs. I just think
drugs
that
is
it's
a big
important.
issue. So if it's keeping them away from drugs and stuff like that, then it's a success really.
Of course.
And God willing, if we all get together and play our roles. You know, we can stop a lot of this from happening.
Definitely.
Yeah, the parents, the local community, the elders, you've got your politicians. If everyone, plays a part, then you can't get rid of all these problems. You just, you need to...
I think it's trying to get everybody into one boat. It's very difficult. Everybody talks a big talk.
Yeah.
We'll do this, we'll do that, but very few turn out. And that's one thing I've realised. And it's really sad.
Yeah.
Because everybody comes out here and they want to take some pictures with the kids and this, that, the other, and they sell a really good talk here.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the crunch, they're nowhere to be seen.
Then they're nowhere to be seen. But like I said, everyone needs to get off their backsides and do something, even if it's an hour or two.
Yeah.
They can somehow, if they can help out, they help out.
Absolutely, and even support Lifestyle Boxing Academy, man.
Yeah. You just need a few. There's loads of businesses out there, even if they give £50, £100 here and there.
What's £50, £100 to a business?
If you're making,
that makes like 10 grand a day.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to think about you're helping kids. You're not giving anyone else.
No, but you're helping your society.
You're
helping your society where your kids are growing up, where you live.
What we've been trying to do is recently with Inzy, we've been out to Mount Snowdon, we've taken the kids out on a barbecue day at Mallam.
Absolutely.
Even if these businesses can sponsor something like that, it's getting the kids out. You see the photos and the videos of that Inzy's got them up on his YouTube. Them kids loved it.
Life-changing experience.
Yeah, of course. Mount Snowdon's, it's not a small thing. Mobeen's 10, Lukman's 10, 11. These 10-year-olds climbed the Mount Snowdon.
Second highest mountain.
I've been there, I'm in
Great Britain.
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, and we've got like 10-year-olds climbing right to the top. They wouldn't give up.
Yeah, man.
They didn't give up, but
amazing.
At times I felt like giving up. That's a hard one.
It's very hard.
And these kids were like, nah, we're going to go to the top. We're here now,
so
we're going to the top. And we got to the top, we took our photos.
Yeah.
And
even Atif, remember?
Yeah. And you know what,
Atif nearly gave up, but then he eyed the tiger, he got back up this time.
Yeah.
You remember that? Let's not go into too much detail.
The rock thing at the top.
Atif's been training for that, Atif did a lot of training for that.
Cut out a lot of chips.
But we're going Ben Nevis this year.
Definitely, yeah. So that's one you want to come on with us.
I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
Yeah, we're taking you on that.
Definitely.
We're gonna make sure we take you there.
100%.
Ben Nevis is the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom.
Wow.
So I think it's about, was it 5,000 feet or something?
Something like that. About 5,000, yeah. This was what, 2,000 feet.
Yeah. So that was about 1,000 more than this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's quite high. It took us on Snowdon. It took us, I think, about 2.5, 3 hours getting up.
It did, yeah. It was a mission, and at the top, it was so windy.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable.
I think I seen a video of you flying away.
You know what? My beard.
It was white.
It was white, and it was freezing up. At the bottom, in the local shop, the woman actually goes to us. She goes, "I'd suggest, because you've got little kids with you, not to go up today."
Yeah.
But we were like, look, it's taken us 3-4 hours getting here from Bradford. We're not going to miss this opportunity. We don't want to see it from the bottom. And the kids were like, nah, we need to go.
We turned around to look at the kids. The kids were ahead of us.
They were as well.
They were.
The kids belong to Lifestyle Boxing Academy.
They were more determined than we were. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, we're taking on Ben Nevis, and we are going to try, I was telling the lads, we're going to try and make it a residential this time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So we're working on it. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
It's a buzz though, when you travel out as a team together.
It's a fun laugh.
It's a buzz, honestly.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
What was it? We took a 17-seater, didn't we?
We took a 17-seater, yeah. We had a right laugh.
Yeah.
And on the way back, we were just talking about spooky stories and all sorts of stuff. It was a right buzz.
Yeah, I'll have to share that stuff with you sometime. I've got Inzy's scary stories.
Oh, yeah. Have you got the scary one of the Ferrari?
Oh no, you don't want to reveal that, do you?
I deleted that. Anyway, with that being said, it's time to wrap the show.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to visit the One Vision YouTube channel. There's some fights on there as well, and see the good work that these brothers are doing.
Snapchat as well. X1 Vision Charity.
X
and then the number 1.
Number 1.
Vision Charity.
There you have it, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care and speak soon.
Bye.